Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Tailgate Tuesday, live here for round 13 of the 2023 NASCAR Tailgate Truck Series season, hosted here on NASCAR Heat 5 at its final stage time here in the Hold'em 350 at Texas Motor Speedway. The green flag has just been shown, the trucks enter the restart zone, and we are back underway. The number 24 of Aaron Garcia, your points leader, has won both stages in this race. It was a wild fuel mileage race to the end of stage 2. A caution came out right within the window to either just barely making it on fuel or just barely not making it on fuel, and we saw drivers like Harold Burden and Sean Lucas making a bold run up into the top 5 to claim some stage points, and they nearly captured the stage 2 win. I'm NOSSCAR CEO and founder Tyler McMurder, alongside my in-race reporter, the 2022 NOSSCAR Novice Cup Series champion Alex Tesdahl. He's out there in the top 5 right now, challenging for second in that number 98 Ford F-150. Kick back, relax, grab a cold can of soda, and enjoy the show. 20 trucks started this race, 18 trucks left on the racetrack, and we have a wild race up here at the front for the top 5 positions. They just now get single file throughout the top 8 positions. The draft has been strong tonight, and we've seen it many times where if you get kicked up to the outside line, you can lose a number of positions, anywhere from 2 to 6, 7 positions if you stay up there long enough. So we'll see a lot of these drivers trying to use the draft to their advantage and work the inside line as much as possible. Great to see some of these drivers back in the races with us here. We see Jordan Green, 6-time NASCAR champion, jumping into the race with us here tonight. And we see a spun truck down to the inside. It's Ethan Hoekstra, the number 97 Chevy Silverado. No caution. It was a solo truck incident. A little bit of front-end damage for the youngster there. Won a couple of races in the 2022 NASCAR Novice Cup Series season. One of our ranking series, where we establish how good everybody is, what series they enter the following calendar year. And Landon Jenkins in the number 02 Chevy Silverado took third away from Harold Burden just a lap ago, and now he's trying to work his way to the inside of Alex Tesdahl in the 98. The class of the field all race long seems to be the 24 and the 02, with some flashes of brilliance from drivers like Harold Burden, Alex Tesdahl, Jeffrey Robinson Jr., and others, Stephen Corley as well. All of those drivers I have mentioned have led laps in this race and plan on leading some more, I'm sure. There's Sean Lucas in the number 32. Got some stage points in stage 2. He's all over the back bumper of Jordan Rout in the 18. They're trying to draft with each other to catch back up to the lead pack. Lead pack has begun to drive away a little bit. It's got 6 trucks in it. Landon Jenkins now completes the pass to take second away from Alex Tesdahl. And as I mentioned, if you get caught up on the outside line for a little too long, you can lose a couple of positions that way. And that's what happened to the 98 of Alex Tesdahl. Dropped back to 4th in line behind Harold Burden in the 56. Stephen Corley working his way to the inside of Dustin Hardy. And a great run by Dustin Hardy in the 44. He's been up in the top 10 all night. Jeffrey Robinson Jr. with an unexpected pit stop here at the beginning of the final stage. That's a heartbreaker. We saw him finally capture his very first NASCAR Tailgate Truck Series win just last week at Kentucky Speedway. The entire community here in NASCAR went wild over that, and he had a great chance to repeat here tonight at Texas Motor Speedway. He's went on record and said many times Texas is his best track and his favorite track, and he spent most of this race in the top 5, so see if we can get some sort of report on maybe what happened to the 51 Toyota Tundra. Throw it down to in-race reporter Alex Tesdahl. Alex, what can you tell us when it comes to how many laps to go and all of that? Was it an unscheduled stop? What might have happened there to Jeffrey?
As we run now, we can still go a good distance in a tank. So either he, he got a caution, so that'll help him. But anyway, either he had a lot of damage, or he either forgot to pit or didn't put enough in it in the last stop.
You're right, though. This is definitely going to help his cause. He's going to be back in line and in the group with everybody. The caution is out on the racetrack. I didn't see what caused this caution. It's only the second caution we've had in this race for an on-track incident. The other two cautions were for the end of Stage 1 and Stage 2, and I still don't really know exactly what happened. I do know, though, that we now have Ethan Hoekstra in the 97 off the racetrack. He will join Tanner Swaley in the garage area. They are both done for the day. And we're going to get a restart here.
And the 18 got the free pass. I believe that'll put 11 and 12 on the lead lap.
And you heard it from Alex Tesdahl. The green flag back in the air. 12 trucks on the lead lap. Jordan Roughton, the first truck one lap down during that caution, will get the free pass. He's back in the action, folks. He's got a chance to win this race again. Points leader, Aaron Garcia, holding him off strong right now. Landon Jenkins in the 0-2 restarted second. No wins this season yet, but he's second in the point standings. He's been strong every week. Harold Burden in the 56 truck making a move to the inside for second. Comes into this race fifth in the point standings, still looking for that first win of the season. He's got a truck win in his career already. There's Stephen Corley in the 99 with a wild three-wide move for second. They're still going to be three-wide entering turn 3. And right at the last moment, Landon Jenkins in that white 02 Chevy Silverado lifted a little bit to let them get back down to 2x2. And Stephen Corley is going to take over second. Stephen comes into this race 17th in the point standings, and he's well below the cut line for the playoffs. It's a 34-point deficit, so he needs a big run here tonight. He's got points in a couple of the stages here tonight. But a win would change everything. You wouldn't need to worry about points that would lock him into the postseason. Dustin Hardy in the 44 is right behind him. Similar story for him. Comes into this race 15th in the point standings. Right now, two drivers outside the cut line running second and third, looking for a big win to change the entire complexion of their season. Great action all throughout this front group. There's about 11 trucks in this lead pack, and then you got to go a little bit further back to find Jeffrey Robinson Jr. in the 51, who's still trying to recover from that unscheduled pit stop right before our most recent caution. First truck in that second group, Kenny Adair and Rush Downing and Bailey Steffler in the trio of trucks not too far behind them. Two Canadians in tonight's field, Emily Sari in the 52 and Bailey Steffler in the 21. Bailey Steffler, of course, a two-time NASCAR Outlaw Series champion on Wreckfest. And Stephen Corley, Dustin Hardy, Aiden Cody in the 40, Trey Hollywood in the 8. They are the drivers running second on through fifth, along with Alex Tesdahl running in sixth. He is our in-race
Hollywood
reporter.
a lap down.
I apologize. Who's a lap down?
Hollywood is currently P15.
Oh, okay, thank you. Thank you very much for telling me that. So I believe the first truck one lap down is Hollywood in the 8 truck, unless he's 2 laps down. We'll get a bit more confirmation on that hopefully later on, but Alex Tesdahl informing us that he is indeed 1 lap down. So Alex in P5 trying to stick with the top 4. I was going to say, they ran down the race leader, Aaron Garcia. It seems like the draft is too strong here for any of these guys to run away completely. There's nowhere to hide, even if you do take the lead. If they get grouped up behind you, they can easily make a run back up on you and challenge for the lead and for the win. We have 2 drivers outside the playoff cut line on the tailgate of the race leader. Gotta wonder how patient they will be, how long they will wait before they decide to make a move on the 24. In fact, we should mention the 40 as well of Aiden Cody. Aiden, a part-time driver, but he has enough starts as of now to make the postseason, especially if he keeps coming every week, and he is running in 4th place, 19th in the point standings, so 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, all below the playoff cut line. Would love to park in a victory lane here tonight for the Holden 350 at Texas Motor Speedway. Not have to worry about points anymore. There's Bailey Stepler, 2-time NOSSCAR Outlaw Series champion. In fact, a couple of drivers he's racing in the group with there, Kenny Adair, Rush Downing, they also race in the Outlaw Series. Rush Downing in the 13, a former race winner in that one. There's Timmy Brown. Comes into this race 12th in the point standings, 1 single point above the playoff cut line. Needs a good run here today. Spun out earlier in stage 2, had to recover, and now he's right here with his teammate Emily Sari, trying to keep with the draft with her. And honestly, 2 trucks are going to be faster than 1, so it might even be smart for Emily to lift a little bit and let Timmy Brown catch up to her tailgate and have them work together. There's Kenny Adair, the inaugural NASCAR Tailgate Truck Series champion 2018. That was back on NASCAR Heat too. Still comes out and races full-time in the trucks and makes some super speedway starts with us in our NASCAR Platinum Cup Series, NASCAR Motormaster Series, and the Xfinity cars as well. Going to release the position here to Bailey. So we got a big crash on the front straightaway, and we have a caution, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
And so that involved Landon Jenkins in the 0-2. I think it involved Jordan Roughton and Jeffrey Robinson Jr. as well. Did you see what happened, Alex?
Yeah, Holly was forced into the apron and caused that.
And so contact between Trey Hollywood and Alex Tesdall. And a crash behind them with a couple of trucks trying to avoid the incident brings out our 3rd caution of the race for an on-track incident. How many trucks on the lead lap, Alex? Who gets the free pass?
Hollywood. That'll make 11 on the lead lap.
All right. Don't think it was a very deserving free pass for this caution, simply because he was not only involved, but might have been the one who caused it. It's an unfortunate rule. Heat 5 does not monitor. And the green flag is back in the air. We are underway again here in the final stage. How many laps to go, Alex?
48.
48 to go. It's a one-stopper from here if we go green the rest of the way. To the inside goes Aiden Cody in the number 40. He's got help from Stephen Corley and Harold Burden. It looks like Aaron Garcia, the points leader, and the stage 1 and stage 2 winner is going to be held out to dry. He's going to try to tuck back in line. He found a hole just in front of Alex Tesdall, just behind Harold Burden, right there in 4th place. Everyone stacked up here. Looks like Jordan Green is with them. I believe Jordan Green is still on the lead lap in that 00. Black and pink Ally Chevy Silverado, or excuse me, Ford F-150 rather. 6-time NASCAR champion taking it to him here tonight. And of course, those championships for the most part came back on NASCAR 15 Victory Edition, though he does have a NASCAR Platinum Cup Series win on a NASCAR Heat game. Been on a bit of a dry spell for wins on Heat games since then. And he's looking to change that here tonight at Texas Motor Speedway. He's got himself on the lead lap and inside the top 11. And nowhere to run, nowhere to hide for all of these drivers. Great battles going on. Oh, Alex Tesdall got forced 3 wide by Dustin Hardy. And contact was made with the outside wall. They're going to keep going for now, but for how much longer? Looks like Trey Hollywood, Dustin Hardy running really aggressive here at this stage in the race. Every time one of these drivers gets a good enough run and gets a bumper to the inside of another truck in front of them, they go for it, it seems. Whereas in Stage 1 and Stage 2, we saw a lot of drivers using the give and take rule, a lot of lifting, a lot of letting each other back in line. We're not seeing very much of that right now here with about 40 laps to go in the final stage. The level of urgency is ramping up here in the Holden 350 at Texas Motor Speedway. It's round 13 of the 2023 NASCAR Tailgate Truck Series season. 20 drivers started the race, 17 of them left on the racetrack, 11 trucks on the lead lap with a shot to win this race. Still Aiden Cody, the number 40, leading the way with Stephen Corley in the 99. Right behind him in second, Landon Jenkins has taken over third. The inside line is the place to be, and it seems like every now and then Aaron Garcia in the 24, who arguably has the truck to beat, keeps jumping to the outside to try to make things happen. And he might pick one or two off here and there, but once a couple of corners doesn't go his way, he gives them back up, and whoa, the big wiggle for Trey Hollywood in the 8. He hangs on to it. That was on the back straightaway, and it could have been big. Great job by the drivers behind them to avoid contact. And we're going to throw it down to in-race reporter Alex Tesdahl. We don't have too much to ask you right now, and we know you're in the middle of a big battle, so we're not trying to bother you too much. But can you tell us if you know whether or not, if Jeffrey Robinson Jr. is on the lead lap or not?
I can't answer that right now. I'm not sure. Sorry.
No problem. No problem. Aiden Cody leading, Stephen Corley, Landon Jenkins, Aaron Garcia, Jeffrey Robinson Jr., your top 5. Trey Hollywood runs in 6th. Jordan Roughton right behind him there in 7th. Alex Tesdahl in the 98 running in 8th. Destin Hardy runs 9th, and Harold Burden in the number 56 rounds out the top 10. The only other truck on the lead lap is Jordan Green, who runs in 11th in that 00 Chevy. And Stephen Corley through the grass. He was the leader. We checked that. He was actually running 2nd right behind Aiden Cody, and he saved it, but he is no longer right there in 2nd. He's given up a couple of positions and now has those tires probably not feeling so grippy. It takes about a lap for them to get the grass and everything back off of them and get the grip back that you had before.
And yes, Juicy is on the lead now. I can confirm that now.
Perfect, thank you. Because we saw him with the unexpected and unscheduled pit stop in the final stage right at the beginning, but a couple of cautions have really helped save him and get him back in contention for this win. So it's good to confirm that he is truly still on the lead lap, and he's up here in this lead group with a shot to win it. There's 10 trucks that have separated themselves from the rest of the field. And then it's Sean Lucas in the number 32 that leads the 2nd pack. Now, Alex, can you confirm with us who's running behind you in the running order?
No luck, currently.
Okay, he must be the final truck on the lead lap then. Just got around Jordan Green in the 00. Is the first truck behind No Luck 1 lap down?
No.
Who is it, Larson?
Duquesne.
Oh, wow, okay. And he just made the pass on him as well, so we might actually have about 13 trucks on the lead lap here, 13 or 14. They're battling for position in the 2nd group as well as the 1st group. Still Landon Jenkins leading, Stephen Corley in second, Aaron Garcia in third. Contact there a moment ago between Trey Hollywood and Aiden Cody. They both hang on to it. Aaron Garcia, the points leader, goes for a slide through the grass a little bit there, and he's going to lose third and slide back to fifth. And that might have been exactly what Harold Burden needed. He's the one leading the second group of trucks, those 5 trucks there. He's now going to be able to get a bit of a draft, I think, from the 24. Might be able to pull them right back up to the top 5. The draft is critical here. The draft is so important. If you can start working together really well with the trucks in front of you and 1 or 2 mistakes by the trucks behind you, it can create some separation. But overall, the inside line seems to be the place to be. We'll get a laps to go update from Alex Tesdall at the line this time by. Oh, we got a spin. Jordan Green crashes in turn 3. Emily Seri and a couple of others had nowhere to go. Jordan is stuck on his side down at the inside wall near turns 3 and 4. And never mind, now it must have been a glitch, folks, because now he has popped back out onto the racetrack. And he is still crashing now into the inside wall right at the entrance to pit road. Emily Seri in the 52 is right there near him. They're both going to go to pit road at the same time with damage. And we stay green. And I'm a little surprised the caution did not come out from that. Emily Seri just said into the group chat that she is as well. There was 3 or 4 trucks that all crashed into each other, and now they're all going to be completely out of contention for a good finish here in tonight's race.
That looked big in the mirror. I'm surprised myself.
Yeah, it was pretty big.
I barely missed that 18 truck when he looped it. I guess he just got too far onto the apron or something.
How many to go here, Alex?
31 to go this time by.
Excellent, excellent, thank you. It's looking like a one-stop strategy from here if you go green, am I correct?
Might be close, but one stop is doable.
Ooh, we like that. It always makes it interesting. Another driver who really likes that is Harold Burden in the 56. He finished second in stage 2. In that stage, it came down to some fuel strategy and fuel conservation. Everybody was close to making it simply because of how a caution fell and what lap it fell on. And it could be a very exciting finish when it comes to this race. It might involve some fuel mileage. Landon Jenkins leads. He's second in the point standings. No wins this season. Looking to change that here tonight at Texas Motor Speedway. He was looking like he was the only one or one of maybe 2 or 3 drivers that could stay with the 24 of Aaron Garcia and even complete the pass on him once in a while and take his position. Stephen Corley runs in second, comes into this race 17th in the point standings, needs a win to lock himself into the playoffs. Looking pretty strong in the number 99 Ford F-150. Aaron Garcia, the points leader, doesn't need to worry about a thing. He runs third. Harold Burden scored in 4th, 5th in the point standings, looking for that first win of the season. Aiden Cody in the 40 truck has been strong all night up here, running in the top 8. Scored right now in 5th. Comes into this race 19th in the point standings. Needs a win to lock himself into the playoffs. There's a number of drivers that have a good chance of finally breaking through and getting the win that they need to make the postseason. We're going to watch this one all the way to the end, but folks, we're going to do a good old-fashioned crank it up. Got the volume knob, turn it up, and we're going to go radio silent while you listen to the sounds of these trucks here on NASCAR Heat 5 and ride on board with your favorite NASCAR Tailgate Truck Series drivers. And crank it back down, folks. It appears we have a caution on the racetrack. Some of the green flag pits, excuse me, the entire cycle of green flag pit stops is already finished, so everybody now can make it to the end from here on fuel. Alex, what caused the caution? Did you see it?
Yeah, the 18 just turned right across my nose, and him, me, and the 99 all went into the wall.
Yeah, I saw a little bit of that. So front end damage to your truck, and serious damage to him in the 4 as well. And this is going to draw a caution for the 4th time in this race for an on-track incident. 20 trucks started the race, 147 laps in total, and now we're going to have about 25 to go, right?
I think about 18.
Wow, they're clicking off quickly. Jeffrey Robinson Jr. is your race leader. Harold Burton runs in second. Aaron Garcia, Trey Hollywood, Dustin Hardy, Aiden Cody, Timmy Brown, Jordan Green, the rest of your top 8, and the green flag has been shown. There are 4 drivers in the top 10 that are outside the playoff cut line looking for a win to lock themselves into the playoffs. And there are a couple of drivers as well with no wins that are inside a playoff spot looking for their first win of the season. Jeffrey is doing a great job holding the inside line. Harold Burton going with him. And Garcia lined up right there with him. The first one to jump out of line was Dustin Hardy, and now he's got Aiden Cody looking to the inside. Aiden cut him a break and lifted as they got into the corner. Now Landon Jenkins in the 0-2 is challenging his own teammate there, Aiden Cody, for the 4th place position. The 5th, rather. They are all bunched up close together. One mistake at this point, and that is the end of their race, unless a caution comes out.
To go.
And you heard it from the 2022 NASCAR Novice Cup Series champion, Alex Tesdahl. 13 to go. It's not a lot of time at all. A little bit of contact made there between Alex and Timmy Brown. Timmy went up and brushed to the outside wall, and he's going to lose the draft with the lead pack. Jeffrey still holding on to the lead. Aaron Garcia has now worked his way to second, and that's definitely the last truck you want to see on your tailgate trying to take the lead from you. 12 laps to go here in the Hold'em 350 at Texas. Coming up after Texas, Charlotte Motor Speedway, folks. We're at 14 of the season. And now to the inside comes Aaron Garcia in the 24, getting a push from Aiden Cody in the 40. And again, folks, the outside line is not your friend. You don't want to be there. Jeffrey is in danger of losing about 3-4 more spots than he's already lost. He's going to need to find a spot on the bottom. And it looks like he's going to do that. There's a gap in between Trey Hollywood and Dustin Hardy, and he's going to slide in there to the inside and take over 5th for now. It's not out of this. 11 to go. Now, the only bad news is the strongest truck all race long, Aaron Garcia, the points leader, won both stages. He's now the race leader, and he's going to be the toughest one to beat here. And going to be the toughest one to get off the bottom and take the lead from. And the youngster Aiden Cody is right there in second, looking to pounce. Comes into this race 19th in the point standings, needs a win to advance his way into the playoffs and not necessarily need to worry about points anymore. Harold Burton runs 3rd. He's 5th in the point standings. No wins this season. He's got a truck win in his career, though. Looking to add to it. Dustin Hardy in the 44 comes into this race outside the playoff cut line as well. 15th in the point standings. Looking for his first career NOSSCAR win on a NASCAR Heat game. First NOSSCAR win ever. And been a strong race for him, a strong run for him. He's been in the top 10 all night long. His mile-and-a-half program continues to improve by the week here, especially in our Tailgate Truck Series events on Tuesday. He had such a good run there on Harold Burton for 3rd just a moment ago that when he got there, he had to lift a lot and might have even got a bumper from Jeffrey Robinson Jr. because of how much he had to check up, and now he's going to lose 4th. And Aiden Cody makes a big move to the inside for the lead, and now 3 wide down the back straightaway Harold Burden in the 56 is going for it. Eden did the smart move, lifted and got out of the middle lane. It's back down to 2x2 for the lead. Harold's got the preferred line, especially on the front stretch here. It's the back stretch where the outside line can be your friend. Everyone lines up there to set themselves up for turn 3. And to the inside comes Aiden Cody in the 40. Jeffrey Robinson Jr. and Dustin Hardy going with them. Beginning to look a lot like Daytona or Talladega around here. They're drafting with each other and trying to get to the inside at all costs. Some contact made there. The 24 of Aaron Garcia goes up the hill, keeps it out of the wall, but he loses all momentum and drops back to 5th. Landon Jenkins is the one running in 6th. He's got Stephen Corley right behind him in 7th. They're trying desperately to catch the draft with the top 5, and it's working. They're battling so hard, they might get there. Further back, Trey Hollywood, Alex Tesdall are battling for position. Sean Lucas and Jordan Green just behind them, along with Emily Seri in the 52. Emily has had a top 12 truck all race long. She's just been stuck one lap down for a lot of this thing. Oh, some contact made there between the 24 and the 56. Jeffrey to the inside now of Harold, trying to take the position away. And he does. Harold's going to tuck in line just in front of Landon Jenkins. They're there now, folks. I should mention that. Landon Jenkins, Stephen Corley, they have caught the top 5. It is now a 7-truck battle for the win here in the Hold'em 350 at Texas Motor Speedway. Right now with Aiden Cody leading and Dustin Hardy running in 2nd. How many laps to go, Alex?
I believe it'll be 4 to go when we hit the line. I will let you know for sure.
Sounds good. Alex Tesdall takes the position away from Trey Hollywood. Sean Lucas, Emily Seri right there as well. Emily just made a pass on Jordan Green about a lap ago. Now she gets a little loose coming out of turn 4. Does a good job gathering.
3 to go.
Awesome. We're getting word now from the 2022 Novice Champ. We have 3 laps remaining. Not long to go now, and everybody except for the top 7 and then the next 5 are pretty spread out. So unless we see a crash amongst the leaders, we're going to stay green to the end. They're coming through 3 and 4 now, and next time by they're going to see 2 laps to go right here at the line. Aaron Garcia's got himself positioned on the inside of Aiden Cody. That's the preferred line. He's going for the lead, and it's a great time to do it. There's only a lap and a half to go. Jeffrey Robinson Jr. trying to go with him. He knows it's money time. Jeffrey has said many times this is his favorite track and this is his best track. And out of 4 this time, they will see the white flag. Does Jeffrey Robinson Jr. have enough time, or is it going to be another strong win for Aaron Garcia in the 24, your points leader? He's there. He's almost there. It's less than a truck length away now. He's going to have a big run going down the back straightaway. Aaron's going to protect the bottom, definitely. What is Jeffrey going to do? Is he going to use the bumper? He tried. They both drove it in deep into turn 3. It's not going to quite be enough. A strong effort from all of these drivers, but it's Aaron Garcia winning the Hold'em 350 at Texas Motor Speedway. Jeffrey Robinson Jr. is going to finish in 2nd. It looked like Aiden Cody finishes in 3rd. Strong top 5s for Stephen Corley and Landon Jenkins. Harold Burden right there as well. That is the 4th win of the season for Aaron Garcia, and his 11th career NASCAR Tailgate Truck Series win. His 11th career truck win puts him 2nd on the all-time wins list, 2 behind Jesse Carlson, the driver of the 88. Don't forget photos of the results, Alex. What a race. What a finish, too. These mile-and-a-half races, especially in the trucks, where it's mostly all about the draft, they create for some very wild and exciting racing, especially when it comes down to crunch time right at the end for these finishes. When the win is on the line, they push their hardest. And if you don't mind, please invite Black Cross into the lobby that we're in so I can give him an interview here.
Yeah.
And a lot of congratulations going over the radio right now. A lot of discussion about the wild finish at the end. What a night here so far on Tailgate Tuesday for the NASCAR Tailgate Truck Series. Round 13 in the history books. The Hold'em 350 at Texas in the history books. A lot of these drivers had this one circled on their calendars as a great opportunity for them to get on out there and win this race. And many of them proved it. Dustin Hardy, Harold Burden, Jeffrey Robinson Jr., and others. Aiden Cody, the list is endless. Sean Lucas, many of these drivers had a great chance to go on out there and win this race, but when it was all settled, when the smoke cleared, Aaron Garcia, the driver of the 24 Chevy Silverado, parks in a victory lane for the 4th time this season and the 11th time in his NASCAR Tailgate Truck Series career. We have him here with us. First of all, Aaron, congratulations. Secondly, that was a wild race, wild finish altogether. Tell us how you were able to piece yourself right in the right spot to take the lead with 2 to go and hold on for the win.
It's just I was able to. The truck was very good all race. That's how it was not too tight at two race. I was able to hold it on the bottom and pass, and just the truck was all around good.
Looked like a high-speed chess match out there. Everybody battling for the bottom. Everyone trying to keep the draft with one another. Who did you have on your radar that you were maybe worried about taking up, getting up there and challenging you for this win if they had the right position on you?
Oh yeah, the drafting was very hard. It was very fast. It was not that hard to draft off and catch someone. But the person I was worried about was Dizo and Pluto. They were both fast and went up there with me all race. I think Pluto was the most likely to be able to challenge me and get by me if he was up there on the final lap.
How does it feel to be the driver leading the points, winning all of these races, and usually being the guy to beat entering these races? So what kind of mindset do you have when you enter these races knowing that everyone's looking at that 24?
Just gotta stay up front. I've been fast. Gotta stay up front. I don't like being in the pack that much because it is kind of hard to get through them on these tracks and in the trucks. It's not that easy to get past, and that's why I want to stay up front.
Well, you do a great job at that. You do a great job staying up front at the end as well. Congratulations, buddy. 4th win of the season, 11th of your career.
Thank you.
And now 2nd on the all-time wins list here in the NASCAR Tailgate Truck Series. 11 career wins, and he's looking pretty strong to taking over the top reins in that department. Aaron Garcia wins the Hold'em 350 at Texas Motor Speedway. This has been round 13 of the 2023 NASCAR Tailgate Truck Series season, hosted here on NASCAR Heat 5, and we're going to get final thoughts from our in-race reporter and 2022 NASCAR Novice Cup Series champion, Alex Tesdahl.
Race was all right for the most part. I'm not going to say names, but there's a certain few that I'd like to see more respect from, but otherwise, I think it ended up P9, so not bad. I'll take it.
Yeah, it was a wild finish out there. A wild race all race long. Seemed like some drivers, if they lost the draft with the lead group, they started having to work together to catch him, and a couple of crashes really bunched everything back up again. Trucks had been losing laps at certain times of the race and then getting them back. It was a wild high-speed chess match out there.
Mm-hmm.
And on we go to another one, folks. Charlotte Motor Speedway, round 14, coming up a little bit later tonight. And thank you to everybody who tuned in for this one here at Texas, and we will see you for the next one. From all of us here at NASCAR, we are saying so long and stay fast, folks. Once again, congratulations to Aaron Garcia in the 24.